Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my May favorites for you guys, and I do have some fails this month, which are some sad fails because I thought those products were really going to work for me. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started because I have a few items that I really want to show you guys. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys are these Jubilee Kiss lashes. I do have them on today. Now what I do with these is I only wear them like on the outer corner of my eye. I usually cut about 3 pieces off of each lash, and what I mean is like 3 little sections, and I'll show you them up close. So I'll take just like these 3 little sections, I'll cut them off, then I glue them to the outer portion of my eyes, and they kind of give like this flared out look. So I really do like it because it kind of lifts my eyes. So love these lashes. They are in Jubilee. So a palette that I want to talk about, that I meant to talk about last month, but I didn't, is the Beauty Bakerie Get That Dough palette. I have done a look using this palette. These shadows are insane, guys. They're so stinking good. They go on so beautifully on the eye, and I'm absolutely in love with this palette. This is probably one of my favorite warm tone palettes because all the shades work well on me. These shades here that are like a more of like a metallic shade are insane. I'm gonna show you some swatches real quick. Look at that shadow right there. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to show you a couple of swatches. I'll show you some of the mattes. The mattes go on beautifully. They blend very well together. They don't look muddy. They just look really beautiful. I'm going to show you this gold shade too because this is one of my favorites. So those are some of the shades there, but look at those shades, guys. Really beautiful. I am in love with this palette. I have been using it nonstop. I've actually used every shade in the palette and I love every shade. So I definitely wanted to mention this one because I didn't mention it last month when I should have. So e.l.f. came out with a collection that was with Jen Atkin. Jen Atkin is the owner of the Way hair products. She came out with a few products with e.l.f. and I think I bought the entire collection. I think I even bought double of it, which I am giving some of that in a giveaway here soon. But anyway, I do want to mention her 2 face palettes. The products in these palettes are so good. All the shadows have good blendability. The bronzers go on beautifully. The blushes are pigmented. So you have everything in this palette that you need for like a full face. Now I will say that I don't really use the highlighter. I have used it in a video when I showed these products, but I don't really use the highlighter for anything other than maybe an inner corner highlight or even like a brow highlight. I don't really use it for the cheeks. And it's not because it's not a good highlighter. I just feel like I have other highlighters that I like better. So anyway, I love all of these shades. This one's a light to medium palette. Initially, this was my favorite bronzer out of the 2 palettes, but now what I do is I can mix both bronzers and get like the perfect shade for me. So yeah, really loving these palettes. I'm gonna show you the medium to dark one because this one is just as gorgeous. Oh my gosh, the shades in here are so good, guys. I love all of these shades. You can do a night look, a day look. They're just really beautiful. And like I said, I mix the bronzers in each palette so that I can get a really good bronze shade. Another palette that I cannot put down because I love how gorgeous these highlights go onto the skin, and it's a Janessa Myricks Lightwork palette. So this is what it looks like. These are the shades. Now I don't have it on today because I just did this look and that'll be coming out hopefully before this favorites, but I've been wearing this like all the time. Every time I go somewhere, I always pull this palette out. I know it's big and it's chunky, but I don't care because these highlighters work so well and they have like this creaminess to them that just kind of sinks into the skin and it just gives you that beautiful glow. I did do a look as well using the Janessa Myricks products that I got from the Sephora sale, and of course this was included. But guys, this is so good. This is all you need. Honestly, this is all you need. If you just want a good highlighting palette, this is all you need to get because it is perfect. Another product I want to mention from Beauty Bakerie is this Beauty Bakerie Bite Size Snackarooz bronzer. So this is what the bronzer looks like. This is like the perfect shade of bronzer. It looks a little bit orange, but really when it goes on the skin, it's not orange at all. It's just a beautiful warm tone bronzer. This one's just as nice as her eyeshadows. It's very creamy, super blendable, but it is pigmented. So be careful when you do use this because it can go on pretty harsh if you just go in with a heavy hand. But it's such a good bronzer, guys. You guys got to try it. It is the bite size. I did purchase this at Target along with the Beauty Bakerie eye palette. So a bronzer topper that I love is a Tower Beauty West Coast bronzer in Bronzino. This comes off super glowy on the skin. And I'm going to show you guys a swatch because I have tried this on, but this is what it looks like. So it's not your matte bronzer. It is nowhere close to a matte bronzer. I like to call this more of like a topper type of bronzer because it does give you that glow on top of your matte bronzers, and it has that glow that's like that glow from within, or you know, like that sun-kissed glow. So I've really been loving this bronzer on top of my bronzers. It just adds a little bit more pizzazz to those bronzers. Another product that I've been loving from the Jen Atkin and e.l.f. collab is this hair and brow pomade. Now initially I did use this for my brows and I do like it for my brows, but I noticed that here lately I've just been using it for my hair. So basically what I do is I actually put this on when I'm wearing like a slick ponytail, or you know, or a slick hair look where it's split in the middle or even on the side. It doesn't matter. I just put this on and it keeps those baby hairs in place. So the wand is more like a, kind of looks like a toothbrush, a mini toothbrush, but it really does grab onto those hairs and keeps them in place. So really have been loving this product for that, especially now that summer's coming. I'm gonna be wearing my hair up quite a bit. So another product I've been loving on top of my bronzers for that glow is this Nars Summer Solstice palette. This is the highlighting powder and bronzing powder palette. So this is what it looks like. Super, super gorgeous packaging. This is what the product looks like. So this is your bronzer and this is your highlighter. But what I like to do is I like to go with the brush and mix them all together and then just put them on my cheek, and it just gives me that really beautiful bronzy glow, kind of like the Tower glow. A little bit different in the fact that this is a powder, and of course that one is more of a cream product, but this goes on super gorgeous on the skin. This will certainly get used throughout the summer months because it does give such a beautiful bronze glow. So a foundation I want to talk about, and I lost the cap to this, but it has an orange cap. It's the Covergirl Outlast Extreme Wear 3-in-1 foundation. This is a full coverage foundation with SPF 18. This is what the packaging looks like. I know this doesn't look like much because most of their packaging comes like this, but the top of this is supposed to be like a bright orange, and I don't know where I left that top, guys. I have no idea where it is, but either way, I want to talk to you guys about the foundation because this foundation has been my go-to foundation. It is so full coverage. It covers up most of my imperfections and it almost covers up my melasma. I do have to go in with a little bit more Tarte Shape Tape for those areas, but I only go in with just a little bit because this one has such great coverage. But this stuff lasts on me all day. I've worn a mask with it and only a little bit comes off on the mask. It's not 100% mask proof, but it is close to it. And it just lasts, guys. It lasts, it doesn't get oily. I just love the way this makes my skin look, and I love the way it wears. I definitely wanted to mention this because I think this is such an affordable type of foundation that would be great for a day look or even a glam look. So a mascara I want to mention is the Lift and Define 5D Lash Mascara. This is by Revolution. Now initially when I tried this, I thought, you know what, it just gives like length, but it doesn't give volume. It doesn't really like wow me. So here lately, guys, I've been loving it. I've been using a lot more, and it really does my lashes some justice, especially when I wear these type of lashes, the false lashes. This really gets in there, defines those lashes, and gives them a little lift so that when I put the lashes on, they kind of blend all together with the fake lashes. So I really have been enjoying this, guys. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it that much, but I have. So speaking of lashes, I did try the Strip Lash Adhesive. This is with biotin and blueberry, and it's latex free. This is what it looks like. I really like this lash glue. I think it's a lot better than my Duo. I love that it has a brush tip so that I can just place it on the lash. This is like a stronghold lash adhesive. So I've really been loving this. This is gonna pretty much take place of my Duo lash glue. I am gonna finish the ones that I have, but from now on, this is what I'm going to purchase. So I tried the Huda Beauty Cream lipsticks, and these are definitely my favorite lipsticks that I've tried here recently. They're so good, so creamy. I love that they leave like that little gloss on the lips. So I've got 3 here. I've got Buttercup, Angel, and Empress. Now all of these are more on the nude side of the spectrum, but all of them are gorgeous. And I've loved those along with her lip pencils that I purchased. And I purchased 2, and they are Sandy Beige and Warm Brown. Now I will show you swatches of these. These lip products, guys, are insanely good. They're so good, and they're so creamy. I love them. I love every single one of the shades that I purchased. I have been wearing them non-stop. I just can't stop wearing them. So I'm gonna show you all the swatches of the ones that I got. And these nudes really, I mean, to me, they're like the perfect nude shades. They really are. And like I said, I really love that they have a little bit of glossiness to them when I put them on my lips. This one here is Warm Brown. That one's Sandy Beige. Those are the liners. This one is Empress. The middle one is Angel. And then the last one is Buttercup. So those are the shades, but they are so beautiful. Oh gosh, I just love these. I love these lipsticks. I definitely want her to come out with more shades in these. They're just so good. So that's it for the makeup. I do have a few more products to show you guys. The first one is this Verb Ghost Hair Mask. This is what I've been using instead of my Gisou hair mask, or the one that I purchased was the Olaplex, which that did not work for me. But this Verb Ghost Hair Mask, guys, this is so good for my hair. It makes my hair so healthy. It makes it smell good. It makes it shiny. I've just been loving it. And it is cheaper than the other 2 masks that I just mentioned. It's weightless, it softens, it restores, it deep conditions. It just does it all. So I've really been loving this hair mask, guys. I would definitely try out Verb products if you haven't. I love the Verb Ghost Oil. I use that on my hair and on my extensions, and it kept my extensions looking really nice and shiny without any oily residue. So I really love that. But this right here, guys, has been my go-to for hair masks. Okay, so another product I want to mention is this Quick Clean Dry Clean Instant Brush Cleaner Spray. This is by Sephora. Now I purchased this because I was looking for something that was in comparison to the Sonia Kashuk spray. This is just like that. It is exactly like that. So basically what I do is spray my brush, then I wipe it on a clean towel or a clean paper towel, and then it's good to go. It's ready to go. It's instantly clean, it's dry, it's good to go. This is a great product for travel as well. If you're gonna be going out of town and you're gonna be using your makeup brushes a lot and you wanna clean them, like clean different shades off of your brushes, say you're using a blue and you wanna use a brown the next day, you can use this and it'll be good to go in a matter of seconds. So the next products I want to mention are some perfume and body products. The first one is a combination that I wear usually in spring and summer. I sometimes wear it in the fall, but mostly in spring and summer. But it is the Sol Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream and the Sol Cheirosa perfume. So I have been wearing this as a combination. I love the scent of this, guys. I love it so much. I bought the, what is it? I bought the dry shampoo, And I haven't tried that yet, so I can't really give you any thoughts on that, but I will say that these two products together, they're perfection. They smell like a beautiful, like warm summer breeze. I don't even know how to really, describe it because I'm horrible at describing scents, but this together is so good, and this keeps my body so moisturized. Every time I wear this, I add this to it. Such a good combination, such a good brand, and I love it, like I said, for spring and summer. So I do have some fails for this video, unfortunately. One of them is the Giorgio Armani concealer. This is the Luminous Silk Concealer. This one's in the shade number 5. I tried this and I did like it at first, but it wasn't really impressive to me. I know a lot of people like this and I think it works for some people, but it didn't work for me. It kind of looked a little faded and gray on my under eyes. So unfortunately, this did not work for me because of that. Another item that did not work is the new Hard Candy Beauty Purifier. This is a spray that you actually use on makeup brushes. It's supposed to clean them. Guys, this didn't do anything for my brushes. I mean, I sprayed the heck out of them. It looked like it didn't really take off much product. So unfortunately, this was a complete fail for my brushes. And thank goodness that this one worked because of course this one did not. So I did mention that I loved the e.l.f. and Jen Atkin collection, and I pretty much liked everything. There was some products that I liked more than others, as you guys noticed in this video. But the two products that I didn't like were these zero effort liners. So these two liners did not work well for me. I don't know if it's because my eyes are maybe a little bit oily or they just didn't mix with my skin type. I don't know. They just didn't work for me. They didn't work in my waterline. They didn't work on the top. When I put it on the top, initially it goes on great, but then after a while, it just kind of fades and it just doesn't look good. So unfortunately, these liners did not work. Another product that I would say don't waste your money on is the Oil Control On The Go Oil Absorbing Roller. So this is by Revlon. This is the packaging that it comes in, and this is what it looks like. So this is supposed to be like real volcanic stone, and this took all my makeup off when I used it. And thank goodness it was like at the end of the day where I wasn't going anywhere, because I just went to town. I went in there and all my makeup came off. It was horrible. So not only did it take oil, but it takes your makeup off. So if you don't wear makeup, maybe you should try this. But for those of us who do wear makeup and get oily, this is a no-no. This was a huge fail. It's very gimmicky, let me just say that. So I fell into the trap and I bought it and now I regret it. So anyway, so that was it for my favorites and fails. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Have a great rest of your week and we will see you guys on the next one.